Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on.
What's up, DC fans? We are back for another edition of DC Studios News and Leaks. And we got some interesting topics. As usual with DC, again, I'm always in a better mood when there's more DC entertainment news to talk about. And we got a few things to talk about considering the DCU Justice League and their suits. Everyone was so up in arms about those suits. And there seems to be some rumors coming out about the Supergirl production. I'm kind of here to calm people down about some of these rumors about Supergirl, and we'll talk about that. But also, I just want to first thank y'all for supporting my recent video, talking about James Gunn revealing the A.R.G.U.S symbol, the logo, and it's really fun just to kind of speculate what that could mean. But then also, you see what's actually in the films, what James Gunn's been putting and casting in these first three projects: Creature Commandos, the Superman film, and Peacemaker Season 2. Is A.R.G.U.S all up in those projects. And I gotta think there's something pretty major happening with A.R.G.U.S in the Superman film because of this leaked behind the scenes footage right here. Now, first, let's talk about the Supergirl rumors that's out there. First off, Millie Alcock has been cast as Kara Zor-El, rightfully so. I think she's going to be a superstar. I think Millie Alcock has a look. I think she could be a star. She was in House of Dragons, so got a lot of views of her with that. And so now she's DCU Supergirl, and the film is set to come out June 26, 2026. The script has already been written by Anna Nogueira and director Craig Gillespie, who directed I, Tonya. He's directing this film starring Supergirl. So just in my opinion, it's all good news, I feel, for the Supergirl film and for the DCU launch. I mean, you locking up 2 summers in a row. You got the Superman film coming out summer 2025, and then you have Supergirl hitting the year after that, 2026, with a blossoming star. All is good, right? Which is according to some rumors that's out there right now. There's some delays in production for Supergirl. And this is why on this channel we had this conversation about unconfirmed information and confirmed information, and how James Gunn and DC Studios views what's confirmed and what's rumored, right? So any thoughts of the Supergirl film being the production being delayed and things of that nature? When they announced the Supergirl film and they announced Millie Alcock was cast, they confirmed who wrote the script, and then they finally confirmed the director. No production time was announced at all. Like, everyone assumed that Supergirl would go into production towards the end of 2024. That was an assumption. There was no official statement with that. And I get a lot of production information, and I didn't see anything come up across the board for Supergirl. I saw a lot for Matt Reeves' The Batman, and we'll kind of briefly touch on that in a second. But with Supergirl, nothing was nailed down for production. That's just like recently people said, oh, Booster Gold is supposed to go into production this summer, and they had some dates up, and Gunn debunked that. So that's why it's like, yes, there's rumors and there's things that we could talk about as far as rumors wise, but we can't get too ahead of ourselves with everything we're hearing, especially now we understand the style of DC Studios. So there was nothing that I came across, that I heard, that was saying Supergirl scheduled for production like this fall of 2024, or they have Millie Alcock, like her and her team, they blocked out time for production. I didn't hear anything official with that. And I mean, even outside James Gunn, other sources that I have for production, they never confirmed exactly when Supergirl is going into production. But I will say, I recently did a Green Lanterns video on this channel, DCU, and we was covering a report out there saying they're aiming for Green Lantern series to go into production early 2025. And I speculated, yeah, probably around that time, Supergirl go in production as well too, because you still have till 2026 for this to come out. So I guess just the main thing I just want to touch on this because I see a lot of people talking on my timeline on social media saying, "Oh, Supergirl delayed." It's like it never was officially scheduled for production. They probably wanted to. I'm pretty sure they wanted to get this in production, but I wouldn't really put too much weight in, something's behind with Supergirl. I think things are pretty much going as planned. You have the Superman film, again, wrapping films now. Creature Commandos coming out this December, and Peacemaker season 2 should actually be coming out the end of next year as well too. So, we just can't get too ahead of ourselves with the information. So I thought it was very important just to kind of talk about that with the DC fans here. We're going to hear different rumors and stuff, and as I mentioned with members, I will have different rumors and speculations that we can talk about. And with my public videos, I want to kind of keep it as official as possible. I'm not buying into this production delayed. I just think nothing was officially scheduled. Now let's talk about Isabel Merced. This is our new Hawk Girl for DCU. She seems to have made some comments that has a lot of people talking on my timeline, and I don't know, James Gunn may sniper because I think she said a little bit too much. Before we do that, I definitely, again, appreciated all the support. One major thing to show your support is obviously make sure you subscribe, smash the like. I've seen a discrepancy of views and likes. We got to get that back up. If y'all want to be a part of that conversation over here, make sure you're smashing the like. Y'all already commenting like crazy, so continue that as well. So Miss Isabel Merced, definitely have become a fan of this young actress here. She's been getting in different sci-fi and CBM properties. I didn't mind her in Madam Web as one of the Spider Girls. I know people think Madam Web film is like on a Razzie level of bad. It's not the best film. Madam Web is not. But it's not, it's watchable. That's all I gotta say about that. And she wasn't the problem in the film. And then also, she's in a new film that's out right now. Isabel Merced is in Alien Romulus. And all I can say about that, I've seen the film, I've seen her performance. Man, I say scream queen worthy. She knows how to look scared when people dying all around her and stuff. So shout out to Isabel Merced with her range out here. But this is DC, and we're talking about her as the Hawk Girl of the DCU. Now, there's been a lot of speculation and talk when we first saw the costumes for the Justice League International / Terrifics, Lord Tech League, whatever they're going to call them, in the Superman film. I was of the opinion, there was a lot of people that had some polarizing takes on these costumes, saying that as they, killed the film, like they can't take it. James Gunn ruined everything. And I said, like these suits actually don't look that bad. And I think there's like a story element to these suits. So I had that video out. That video did really well. Appreciate y'all watching that. And I'm finding more like-minded people, a little more open-minded, saying, hey, let's kind of see how the story goes before we like crash out over behind the scenes images, And on top of that, Isabel didn't look too bad behind the scenes. I didn't mind this. And again, knowing it's similar to the Mr. Terrific suit, I was like, okay, again, there's some kind of story element to it. No harm, no foul with me, right? Now, shortly after that, just according to people I talked to, and I've been told, yes, obviously there is a story element to these suits, but then also there will be an evolution of the costumes of all these guys, Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, even Superman. Like they're eventually all going to get like new suits throughout the DCU. Like it's going to be multiple projects that they're planning, at least for that. So that put me at ease at that time. And then Isabel Merced kind of slipped up. I think she really kind of confirmed what we probably all been hearing, that there's going to be some kind of upgrade moment, or there is an idea of a future costumes for some of these heroes. So
James knows what he wants, and this specific suit is for this specific timeline in the story, and I don't know what else I can say.
So I definitely like how, she was kind of talking, she was kind of flowing, saying, yeah, the suit, it's like a certain timeline of the story. And then she kind of stopped herself, like, oh snap, like, Peter Safran and Gunn, they probably over there got me in the scope. I can't say too much right now, but I think it's clear. I think it's very, very clear. Her saying that, and again, just hearing what I'm hearing, and just what we all probably been speculating. These are not their final costumes. Now, I'm going to repeat. I had no problem with their current outfits. Again, I think this is like some Mr. Terrific, branch of the Lord Tech, Justice League International, whatever they're going to do with that. I'm here for the story of these costumes. And so I wasn't too worried. But for those that were worried and was wondering, oh, James Gunn going to keep her in a leather jacket for 10 years, I think you're going to get that upgrade that everyone's been, most people have been clamoring for. Appreciate y'all checking out this one as well. Again, make sure y'all still smashing that like. Appreciate the new subscribers. Like every time we have interesting topics, we get new subscribers. So let's keep this going. Anything that kind of leaks out of spills concerning DC Studios and this DCU projects, we're going to be on it. Till next time, we out of here.